What's up, game changers? Welcome to the end game, my friends. If you have not noticed, the world is woo, 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 alien strange. It's foreign. We don't know what's happening, right? We don't know what's going on. But I will tell you right now is one reality is real and one is fake, okay? We have a very important message today. Very, very, very important from Creator, from Spirit. And it's about time, okay? It's about the time around you, about how much time we have. And my friends, how to make sure you are using it wisely because you don't have time. Every second must count. Before I get into that, I'll introduce myself really quickly. My name is Juniper Blue Mystique. I am an Ascension Master, Master Healer, and Divine Guide. I am the one who brought about the return of Christ. No, the collective soul did not do that. That actually required a lot of earth work. I cleared Mount Shasta, which was not of light at all. I returned the root chakra to Fiji and then eventually cut off life support to Mount Shasta altogether and burned Archangel Samael there because he was not of light. He was the original fallen angel, or what you call El Diablo. That was the false veil that I undid. Then I activated pyramids in Fiji underwater and all over the globe. Indonesia, Myanmar, Machu Picchu, Budapest, Thailand, Congo, Kilimanjaro, all over. Okay, lots of them. And all of it plays out on this channel. Then from there, I woke up my twin flame, battled fallen angels, almost died, was attacked by 3 of them at one time, undid the collective shadow, which dried up the Euphrates. Then my DM and I were uniting my new one, my beautiful new one. He's such a magnificent soul. My original one didn't make it. I did. So then I got to take us into 7D. I brought down all Christ light, all DNA activations, undid every portal of darkness to the 12th gate, and opened up the 13th when I dried the Nile and turned it blood red, calling back my power from that lifetime, replacing the crystal in the core from darkness to light, and even so much more. Undid the false concept of time, the darkness of the moon, fixed the sun, and I kept drawing down the sun. So everything that you are saying, and that's just a limited version. That's a very, very quick version of everything that I did. It is all witnessed and recorded. It was a part of my awakening. So I didn't know what was happening at the time. I undid the unholy grail, united Jesus and Mary Magdalene, freed his soul. He didn't die on a cross. May I say more? Please watch this channel, like and subscribe, and stick around to find out because you just might find what you're looking for. So again, make no judgments, my friends, because judgments are not of God. I have all the proof, and believe me, I am the one. Okay? That is not an ego, and I'm not here to do anything that is false. There's tons of false out there, so please don't bring that my way. This is very real space, okay? So today's message is about using time wisely. If we do not use our time wisely, we are in trouble. Because this is the end of ways. It's the end of days for some, and that scares people. But God is not scary, my friends. That is the matrix reality. Fear is not of God. So if I spark fear in anything I say, that is your lens. Whatever I reflect back to you is within you to see only and heal. Okay? So use it wisely. This is my point. We must use everything that's happening wisely because everything is actually through you. Everything in your reality right now is because of something you have done, right? What are you doing? It is because of something that you're doing or not seeing or you're allowing in. Miracles can only occur through you. Healing can only occur through you, meaning if you let it. Okay, but also if you know what to do, all right? In these times, they're very difficult, and we were in a co-creative society, okay? And we don't have time to waste worrying about what other people are going to think of us because judgments are not of God. That is a division. That is not of the light, and God does not judge. That is where everything is distorted. God is nothing but pure, unconditional love. He loves everything and everyone under the sun. And if I am the eye of Ra, which I am, who am I? So I am telling you right now, we must refine our attention. We must pay close attention to what we're thinking, what we're doing, every second must count. Okay, every second must count. Your compass must be inward. You should be co-creating. You should be co-creating every day in every way, letting spirit guide the way because there's more going on than we can understand. And if you watched my video about 666 Mark of the Beast, you will know exactly how the shadow gets you. So allow, in this co-creative toxic cesspool we were once in, allow yourself to detach from that and get out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to stand out and be different. And yes, at times that means we must be alone. Why? Because your energy is rising and shadow will try to stop you. And everybody on this earth has a shadow, or one or two. Okay? So you just might be the one to make the change if you allow yourself to be different and walk a line that might be strange and that others can't understand until you arrive, and then they can rise too, because maybe you are a chosen one. Use your time wisely. Every second must count. Every second seek God. Every second improve who you are and what you do. Every second seek to heal and align with the light of the One. Or you are wasting precious time we do not have. Because as you are breathing and working and being in a matrix or not focusing where it needs to be, time is moving on without you. So are the healing, so are the energy, so is the light that is changing everything around you. These aliens, please, we have aliens. We always have. Most of them are in the earth already, embedded within. And others, the ones that are real, are not here to hurt you or distract you. There is a false persona, one that's fake and one that's real. If your compass is pointed inwards, you'll know the difference between the two. If you are co-creating and beginning to explore within more and more every day, using your time wisely, then you will know the way. Don't be afraid to speak your truth and to say sorry and to move through healing waves. Everything is brighter when we are aligned. Everything. We can see clearly through the hands and the strange things in time when we are aligned. When we are stagnant, when we are not moving, when we're not using these energies wisely, that is when things block. And you may miss your mark that you cannot get back. Because these energies are moving rapidly and we must move with them. We must talk to Creator. We must co-create every day. You must use this time wisely because the amount of healing this takes is astronomical. Remember, I took us into 7D, not 5D. It's not as easy as you think. You must heal and heal and heal more. Every past life, clear it. You must call your power back from. You must know what you're doing. These are not meant to be a comfort zone. You are being ripped out of your comfort zone every day. I've been talking about that a lot lately on everything that I have done. Okay? Genuine comfort is truly found in balance of self-love. Okay? From the heart center. The New Earth blueprint is heart-centered consciousness, right? You must be pure in the heart, open in the heart, and balancing from there. Co-create every day from your joy, from your heart center. But the only way to get there and to even know what this is to be in balance, to see clearly, and healed internally. Heal your heart completely. That's that heart measure they would depict on the pyramid walls, right? So I want you to consider something, right? Everything in your existence, even this painting, this one I did. This one somebody else did before I even did the work. It was a reading she did for me, and she's like, this is what I saw. And I'm like, what is that? She's like, I don't know. And she felt the need to send it to me. Then eventually I did everything on this painting you would see, and it's part of the ascension. This one came from a place called maybe the imagination or co-creation. This one was a gift from Pleiadians. When I took us into 7D, that is the portal I took us through. That is the portal I took the earth through into 7D. And I think that might be my twin flame. I don't know. It was supposed to be somebody's key through. Okay, so somebody is supposed to get that painting, at least a copy, I'm not sure. This is what they said. It's supposed to help somebody through. So consider this. Everything in the reality that you see came from somebody's imagination. My sun catcher here. Right? I see it internally, and then I do what I can to bring it into the world around me. And these, the sun and the moon, and my new ones have the Ankh on them too. And they're filled with Christ's light. Okay? And that came from what you might call my imagination, but it's truly your internal light, your heart space. Okay? Everything came from somebody's heart space or imagination first. Everything. So why can't you create from there, right? We must focus on the gain. We must pay attention to our influences that we are paying attention to. Every second must count, my friends. I cannot reiterate that enough, is that every second must count. We will make it into 2025, but how far remains to be seen before the complete of the shift. Okay, before it's done. Eventually it's going to be done. And those that will remain, and those that must go are gone. Okay? The shift will be completed, and then we will repair and rebuild from there. And creating our reality. A few of us that did the work that I did, because I am the one that brought it about, are already there. We're already creating our new earth reality. The rest of you must make it through the trials and tribulations. This is Revelations, and that is what I brought through. 11:11. It was 11:11 right when I said that. So if I were you, pay attention, refine your attention. What are you focusing on? And be very mindful of this. Your compass should be inward, your heart. You shouldn't be trying to find a comfort zone. Because until you're healed enough from the heart space and you're balanced from the heart space and you're in co-creation every day, because that is your blueprint of the new earth, that is where your comfort will be found, in balance and pure self-love. Now that's tricky. It's not conditional. Okay? And that is the world we're coming from, a conditional love of codependence instead of co-creation. There's a difference. Are you dependent on your power and the powers that connect to you to allow them to guide you and to feel maybe alone and like, I'm standing out from the crowd and I don't like that. I'm out of my comfort zone, 12:12. But you might need to be, because you might be the chosen one that needs to change the game. My friends, my game changers. So remember, everything is through you. What are you creating and why? Is it karmic based, or are you healing your reality? Are you paying attention to the positive influences or the ones from the shadow? El Diablo, the mind. Okay. Explore your truth. Get out of your comfort zone. Some of you are getting a wake-up call at this time. For some of you, sometimes we don't like to change until we're forced to. So you will get a wake-up call. And that is beginning to play out. Okay. If you're not using your time wisely, you will get a wake-up call, because it's like that last attempt to shake you awake so that you can see clearly to make the choices you need to make as a soul, right? Beyond the veil, beyond the falsehoods, beyond El Diablo. If you don't believe me, watch my videos. When I removed the collective shadow, I removed an energy from a vessel, and it fell like a skin suit. And then the Euphrates dried up. So all of these fallen angels, these Nephilim you guys speak of, have already been burned and removed by the work that I did. So pay attention. Be very careful what you're paying attention to. Are you paying attention to all these, aliens, aliens, aliens? They're here to distract you. Already accept that weird things are already true. We are going to commingle, but I want the right ones, don't you? Okay. The right ones aren't here to mess with you. They know how to be and to not be. They know what needs to be done and what doesn't. Be careful. Some world is a fake world and the rest is true. What are you focused on? That is your power. That is within you. Okay? Get out of your comfort zone. Trust me, I have to do it too. The healing light movements I do, boy, I used to be so thin and so beautiful before the attacks from the fallen angels and my twin flame died. So to get out there and show the pain and the carnage my body went through, on one hand, I should be quite proud. But on the other, I know most people judge without the facts and the information coming through. And it hurts. So get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to be different and stand alone. Be willing to create the change that is needed, because you are a chosen one. If you can hear me, you're chosen to do so for your line. not for the earth, because that's already been done by me. The return of Christ is complete. You either rise with it and bring your loved ones through, or you don't. That is your job. I did mine. So use every second of every day wisely, focusing on success, focusing on finding God, self-development, self-love, healing, rising, every bit of everything we need, because the amount of healing this ascension takes for you to make it through is quite large. It takes every second to count. It takes co-creation through and through every day, because we can't always see. We can't see clearly, so how do we know what to do? And then you don't realize you're in judgment, you're in wrath, you're in all these tests and tribulations, and you didn't even know. It's a wake-up call, my friends. Use your time wisely, 1555. So you create the change that you want, not the ones you don't. Rise, not fall. So much love to all of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I hope those that need to hear this message receive this in every single way. Light language to help you. To thine own self, be true. To thine own self, be true. Because your path might be different than those around you. That is why we separate from time to time. So much love. Have a beautiful day. ET phone home. Doo doo, woo woo. Bye bye.